The Quran contains 114 chapters of varying length, tone, and subject matter. But in the middle of this diverse text, there is a sequence of 7 chapters that remains entirely uninterrupted. From chapter 40 through chapter 46, every single surah begins with the exact same 2 Arabic letters, Ha-Meem. These chapters are often read as isolated occurrences. However, their shared opening letters point to a broader internal logic connecting them. This block of 7 chapters forms a single progressive argument targeting the root of human pride. The Ha-Meem prefix marks a specific boundary in the text, requiring the reader to examine a precise sequence of realities. This sequence operates on an escalating scale. It begins at the individual scale. The argument then expands to encompass the behavior of entire populations. Finally, it reaches the absolute boundaries of human existence. The first phase, spanning chapters like Ghafir and Fusilat, focuses on the internal world. It presents a tension between divine mercy and the necessity of justice. The text cites physical signs in the natural world as evidence of this balance, signs that individuals often ignore out of personal arrogance. To counter this, the series introduces shura, or consultation, as a practical method to restrain the individual ego. Before addressing the world at large, the text forces a confrontation with personal accountability. In the second phase, through chapters like Az-Zukhruf, the lens widens. The focus shifts to how societies collectively value status. The text argues that material luxury and the accumulation of wealth are temporary conditions, rather than indicators of true success. History provides the evidence. Past civilizations built on a monumental scale, yet their collective pride eventually led to their collapse. Chapter 44 describes Dukhan, or smoke, as a warning sign for these civilizations, a signal of impending consequence for their arrogance. This phase makes it clear that wealth and architecture provide no protection for a society built on a foundation of pride. The final phase, including Al-Jathiyah and Al-Ahqaf, moves the argument to the end of the earthly timeline. At this scale, every nation is brought to its knees to face a complete and precise record of its actions. The text points to the physical ruins of the odd people as final evidence for this transition from earthly power to cosmic accountability. The conclusion of the 7-chapter sequence is that while arrogance eventually destroys itself, divine truth remains. Under this cosmic lens, temporary earthly power is rendered irrelevant. All that remains is inescapable accountability. While the literal meaning of Ha-Meem remains known only to God, the placement of these letters creates a specific thematic environment. They mark the start of a focused progression. When a reader sees these letters, they are entering a section of the text with a unified purpose. This sequence emphasizes 3 specific pillars: Tawheed, the reality of revelation, and the certainty of the afterlife. Step by step, the journey removes the distractions of the present world to reveal the permanent reality that follows. The next time you encounter Ha-Meem, it serves as a reminder to set aside pride and prepare for the accountability that the series describes.